Queridos alunos, a fim de mantermos o decreto e continuarmos o seu desenvolvimento na língua, a gente vai disponibilizar para vocês em formato digital as videoaulas com o intuito de continuar a nossa missão e de principalmente intensificar o seu projeto, o seu desejo, sua vontade de aprender o idioma inglês. Então, vamos à aula!
Hello guys, how are you doing today? So, today we are going to talk about March 31st, and the text talks about Isaac Newton in his life, okay? There are some curiosities about his life, and one of the curiosities that I want to emphasize is that he was not supposed to survive because he had a premature birth, okay? So he was not supposed to live that long. Another thing that we have about Isaac Newton is about the situation of the apple. He mentions that he was in the window and he saw the apple falling. So the theory of gravity comes from it. And some scholars, they don't believe it really happened. Okay? So here we have some verbs from the text. So we have to know, to survive, to say, to fit in, to happen, to sit, to make up, to put, and to set. Okay? So let's go to the home practice on page 844. So we have here, we have to watch the video, and according to the video, we would report the sentences. Okay? You are supposed to report 8 sentences, so we brought some 8 examples. So here we have Neil deGrasse answered that Isaac Newton was the greatest physicist in history. Number 2, Neil deGrasse said that Isaac Newton had been connected to the universe in ways that he had never seen another human being connected. 3, Neil deGrasse said that if he had had hair, it would stand up on the back of his neck. Neil said that it was kind of spooky actually. Neil said Isaac Newton discovered the laws of optics and had figured out the white light was composed of colors. Neil said that it was kind of freaky right there. Okay? Neil said that had freaked out the artist of the day. Neil asked how that worked. Sid and Master in this exercise are supposed to summarize the video. So we have a short definition here. So Neil mentions Newton's accomplishment and his discoveries. Okay? So as you can observe, he also mentioned about the laws of optics and others. Okay? So now we're going to go to the review. Okay? This review we are going to be a little bit combined. Okay? As March 27th, if you observe there in the video, we have in the list March 27th. March 27th talks about the same topic we are going to talk about here, which is reported speech. Okay? So in this class, March 27th, I mentioned the 4 elements that compose this. So I'm going to briefly review them here. So number 1, we have in black, that's the speaker. Okay? So the person that says the things. Number 2, we have the reporting verb. So we have answered, said. Okay? So the reporting verb. Number 3, in blue, we have the reported sentence. Okay? Or the reported speech, as you prefer. And finally, in red, I've put the reported verb. Okay, so in this class, we're going to make connection with March 27th because I'm not going to explain all the details. We're going to cover 2 characteristics that I didn't mention in the last class. Okay, So we are going to mention about questions. Okay? So we're going to have here report questions. Okay? So how do we report questions? We have two types of questions, and we have yes or no questions. Okay? Then I'm going to put one in the direct speech. Do you want? Yes, I'm going to put in blank. So, who said that? Isaac. Okay? So let's say that Isaac Newton said that. So, we have, do you want to see a marvelous pineapple? Okay? So how we are going to report this? First, the speaker. So we have the speaker here, Isaac. Okay? So, let me put here, reported. Reported, we have Isaac. As it is a question, we're going to use the reporting verb that is talking about questions. That we use ask it. Okay? So, as this one, as I mentioned here, is a yes or no question, we have to use an element that is if. Okay? So, Isaac asked if. Okay? This information is not going to be a question anymore. It must be an affirmative situation. Okay? So, we're going to say if you, and then we have the verb that we have to change. We have to change want. Want in the reported verb. As want is in the simple present, we are going to change to simple past. So, if you wanted to see a marvelous pineapple. Okay? Second element we are going to talk about is about question words. Okay? So whenever we have question words, the rules are a little bit different here. So what happens? I'm going to write the question word here. So the question will be Isaac again. I'm going to put in quotes just to mention that it is the direct speech, okay? So we have, how can you be contemplating that apple? Okay? So that's the question. How can you be contemplating that apple? How do we do the reported? So the reported, we are going to do like this. Isaac, that's the speaker, ask it. Okay? So, as this one is not yes or no question, yes or no question is the one that you have to say yes, I do, or no, I don't, yes, I did, no, I didn't, whatever. Okay? We are not going to use if. So the element that differs this question, this information, with this one is if. Okay? So we are going to skip if and continue. How? It's not a question anymore, so we're going to change. The verb that we have to change is can. Can. The reported verb would be could. So, how you could be contemplating that apple. Okay, guys? So, whenever you're reporting questions, you're going to change the rules. So, you're going to consider the question as an affirmative information. Then you're going to adapt the details, as we did here and here. Okay? So, if you have any problems, don't forget to talk to your teacher, and he's going to be available to solve any other problem. Don't forget to prepare this class, review the topic of March 27 that I went deeper into these details, and see you next time. Bye bye.